The engine and electric motor works in tandem to get up to speed. Like that, you're up to 60 in no time. Hey guys, welcome to Chris Mack. Today's video we have the 2021 Honda Accord Touring Hybrid. Now this trim has always eluded me because I've driven both gas engines, but I've never actually driven the hybrid trim. So we're going to see how it drives. But please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's get into So now we're starting the outside of the Accord Hybrid. This is your key fob right here. This one does come with full LED lighting and LED fog lights. As you can see, this one did get a facelift for 2021, as did all other Accord models. We style front fascia, and you do have some new wheels from these regular Touring 2-liter turbo. Hybrid badges in blue. LED brake lights with incandescent reverse and turn signals. The blue, just like what Toyota does with their hybrids, where they show a blue around the badge. 16.7 cubic feet of space. Does come with all-weather floor mats. Those are real all-weather floor mats, by the way. Let me show you under the hood. Pull that out. 2 liters, 4-cylinder. Produces 212 horsepower, 232 pound-foot of torque, while getting 43 miles per gallon combined. 44 in the city, 41 on the highway. This one is rated for more city driving. 0 to 60 is 6.7 seconds. Now you do have keyless entry for the front door handles. But looking at the interior, this is a black trim with 2-person memory, and you do have forward lumbar support. Automatic windows for the front doors. Now in the cabin of the Accord, where most of the owners will be spending their time at, looking over here on this side, you do have a full color head-up display, which is adjustable. Push that to turn it off and adjust the height, as well as brightness. Your Honda Sense technology right here, traction, as well as parking sensors. Looking right here in the gauge cluster, you can control your central screen to show battery charge, power, whether it's in hybrid or EV mode. Push button start. This is your push button transmission. A ECVT is your reverse camera. I'm surprised this generation didn't have a 360 camera, a 360 camera like the Toyota Camry, which is kind of shocking me, but hopefully for the next generation they'll be able to fix that. You do have several drive modes, from your Eco It's like an econ right there. The standard default normal, a sport, and a hard set EV button right here. Right here you do have your wireless phone charging. I do have my iPhone 13, so we'll just try this out real quick. There we go, it's charging right there. 2 USB ports and a 12 volt. Coming further up, since this is a touring model, you have heated and ventilated front seats with automatic climate control. And further up, you do have your navigation. Let's check out the navigation. So you just go ahead and type in a address. So we'll go ahead and do our navigation test and see how well integrated it is. You see the engine is kicked on. So let's put in our local Honda dealership. My bad, I work at a Hyundai dealership, but as you can see, it's pretty easy to use. And you do have your voice command on the steering wheel down here, which will work pretty well when looking for different navigation points. Now you do have a smartphone connection, which I did try earlier, and it is a wireless Apple CarPlay, so I was able to connect my contact list to this car right here. So when you go ahead and select it, it's very quick. You just go ahead, connect the Bluetooth, and it'll wirelessly connect, which I find awesome. Now going over here, you do have your lightness setting for your screen, your phone maps, and your sound and audio right here. Overall, the screen is not bad, but I almost forgot to show you guys the power flow meter. Track your MPG as well as combined range for both gas and electric. Now I'm going to show you guys the back seat in the Accord. Now looking out back, materials and everything do follow through to the rear seats. You do have 3-stage heated rear seats. The windows aren't automatic. This is how much legroom I have. Plenty of legroom at 5'6", and headroom is also pretty good. I would like to see some integration of LED illumination in the rear section, but overall there's plenty of space. 2 cup holders and 2 USB ports, so plenty of charging for your people with technology. So I think the best part to start with is going for some driving around town, since this is rated at 44 miles in the city. Now I do want to apologize for the alignment of this car. It's a little off, so if the steering wheel looks a little off center, it's the alignment. And with it in EV mode right now, you can definitely hear a little bit more road noise versus the gas engine versions, where the engine is running and it kind of masks out the other noises. But overall, it's not bad. The handling is also pretty good. This one does have the latest suite of Honda technologies from Adaptive Cruise, which we can try that out right here. You just set that. So set at 37, and you have 4 car distances. So as you see right here, we're following this Toyota Camry in front of us. It honestly works pretty well. It's not like a huge learning curve or other systems where you gotta go through a whole bunch of menus to figure out how do I do this. This one, you just hit the buttons and set it, and boom, you're good to go. Hit the cancel button, turn that off, and you're back normal. But overall visibility though, visibility is good front and rear, and up the sides as well. This one does have heated seats like I mentioned earlier. Now, when you want to run purely EV mode, which is on right now, you can't run the HVAC control. So, see, look, EV mode cancel right there because I turned on the HVAC. So, if you want to run EV mode, you got to turn off the HVACs. And it's on right now. Now, a lot of hybrids, they preset to EV mode on their own, but I do like the fact that you can actually hit a physical EV mode button to just drive it in EV mode. See how the accelerator is 0 to 60. Wow, that was fast. Wasn't bad. Now, before we hit the backer, I didn't want to talk about gas mileage, since this is a hybrid. And as you can see right there, we've averaged nearly 30 miles to the gallon. And mind you, I'm always like hitting on it every stoplight. So that's actually pretty impressive. And of course, the little MPG hack is if you just coast off the accelerator and let it coast down, and the gas mileage will go up. Also, what I noticed is that when I originally got the car earlier today, the battery charge right here on this side was on low. It was literally like 1 bar. Now it's over half full, which is crazy. We'll go ahead and hit it back in EV mode. But honestly though, 2022 is probably going to be the last year of this generation Accord. I'm excited to see what they do with the next generation. And I'll probably assume that they will add a little bit more hybridization engine options to the new version. But this generation is aged pretty well. And you got a moonroof up here. Would like to see a panel roof. I would like to see a heated steering wheel, 360 camera. A couple of things I think they can add in the next generation to make the Accord a little bit better. But honestly though, I like the technology over the Toyota Camry, the current generation Camry. The Camry is a little bit more dated as far as the technology goes. This has aged well, and the amount of integration Honda has shown in this Accord just makes it a whole lot better than a Camry. And of course, like if you compare it to a Hyundai Sonata, like technology basis point, the Sonata is honestly better though, as far as technology goes, versus this. But the thing is, you can't beat the Japanese reliability of a Camry or an Accord. That's the main thing to note. Now, one thing to point out is the regen. This does have regen braking, and you control it with the paddle shifters. Just something I just figured out. So you can see the little bars right there that'll show you. You have 4 regen braking modes. Now, there are plenty of benefits to getting a hybrid vehicle versus a gas or even an electric, because you don't have the range anxiety of the electric car, but then you don't have to worry about always going to the gas station like crazy in a gas car. So this combines the best of both worlds. But the problem with hybrid cars is when they age, the systems and everything you have to worry about. Let's say when the car gets to be 10, even 15 years old, you have to worry about getting the battery replaced and other components that connect the hybrid system to the engine. Things that you just don't see in a regular gas car as far as integration goes. So now let's go ahead and put it in sport mode, and we'll see how she does. And I think the highlight of the electric gas powertrain is the mid-range, as far as like when you're moving and you put your foot down in this eCVT. Wow, this thing just hauls. I mean, it's honestly impressive though. And the region helps bring you down. Turning is strong. The Accord has always had pretty strong turning. It's blended sportiness and a family car all in one package, which is impressive. This does have adaptive dampers. You can feel the difference from sport and regular eco mode. But let's go ahead and do one more acceleration. We aren't getting the best traction due to the rain right now, but we'll see what we get. Overall, it feels pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, no wheel spin, just goes. Put it back in the Econ mode. But overall, the Accord is a pretty good vehicle. And if you want to get good deals on one, plenty are happening in 2022 due to this being the last year of this generation. I actually do look forward to the next generation of improved technology, gas mileage, just more features overall, just to make the Accord a better option. Whoa, you almost crashed. But we're gonna go ahead and get into our final thoughts in a minute. The Accord, there's nothing really too much to complain about as far as driving dynamics go, and as far as this being a family car, it has plenty of room front and rear. You have charging ports for everybody, wireless charging, navigation systems easily used, you get good gas mileage. There's just few downsides to this car right here. I'm gonna pull a Honda move. We always get cut off by a Honda Civic. Well, this time a Honda Accord goes flying by on this side. But yeah, sit back and enjoy the remainder of this drive. going to conclude my video on the 2021 Accord Hybrid Touring. Though the car is missing a few options that I wanted to see in this vehicle, it comes with plenty of charging ports, technology, features to make it family friendly. And I think that's what people are looking for when they choose a family sedan like so. Like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one.